And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, building expert advisors for MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and helping you make more money trading Forex. So, with that, today is a little bit more of a boring day in the Forex world. We have it's Monday, and Mondays typically are not gangbuster days. They are good days, though. They can be good days. Let me see. So with that, let's first of all, I want to remind you that if you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to see more of these videos, then hit the subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know when I make more of these videos or when we have fun shenanigans on the weekends. And with the shorts that I produce, that I make with me and my lovely fiance. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get into since we're talking about putting money at risk, you need to know about these risks, so let's talk about it. First, this channel is about educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past. Forex trading is highly speculative and with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. I've done it many times. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. Then the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So you might be asking yourself, why would anyone trade Forex with all these risks? Well, it's the fun is in this line right here. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. So we want the times when it can work for you. So let's start talking about those kind of things. And we'll go here. First, let's talk about me some more. First, this is my profile at MEQL5.com, or these are the EAs that I have available right now. I will be testing EAs later on today, which is always fun. But in just a few minutes, I'll be running tests on a new EA that I'm putting together, and I think it's fun. At any rate, and then here's my new trading platform, tradingforexforprofit.com. This is a platform where you can actually set up your strategy, set up your trades, track your trades, and see how you can become a better trader. So that is I built it for me initially. I thought, hey, why don't I make it available for everyone else? So I'm working on that right now. So with that, let's not talk about me anymore. Let's talk about the markets and see what's going on. Well, as you can see, the dollar yen falls below 156, which it did Friday, because here it is at 157. So we're just shy of 157. So that's we can turn that on live, and then we'll see it at 156.95. So the mainstream media is well behind whatever's happening at Forex. I would highly recommend not listening to mainstream media because they don't know what they're talking about. Here we have the currency strength meter. We have the dollar, especially CNBC. CNBC is the worst when it comes to Forex. They tend to look at it from a macro perspective that stretches out a couple of years, and you're just throwing dice at the wall at that point. Let's see. The dollar is the U.S. dollar is the strongest, followed by the Japanese yen. Interesting. And then the European, Canadian, and West Coast or Pacific Rim. Well, the Kiwi's right there. How about that? And then the Swissy on the bottom. Oh well, this is a breakdown on the currency strengthometer, and then here we have risk on, risk off. We have neutral at 59, so it's not necessarily going to be a gangbuster day today. So I would not jump into any trades that you would not want to lose money on. For instance, here's the U.S. 10-year going up to 4.4, tossing around to 4.4%. Oh well, that means more inflation in the United States. Could be gas prices. Could be lots of other things. The talking heads tend to run their mouths plenty when it comes to inflation, especially when you start talking about the government people. Let's see. Here we have the Japanese yen, the Japanese 10-year, and I'm watching this closely to see when the carry trade is going to start falling apart. It should be. I'm not going to say should because I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball that works that well. So we're going to skip out of the speculation. We'll just watch what happens, trade what we see and not what we can speculate. The DXY is at 98 and a quarter. It's right above the resistance point. Nice pin candle right there, so we could have it tear off into the stratosphere again. That's a rich way of putting it. Maybe up to 98. So I guess that means tensions are flaring up in the Middle East again. Euro versus the Great British Pound. Looks like the euro is starting to perk up a little bit against the Great British Pound. Coming up to 86.41, getting into this resistance area, also known as a fair value gap. We'll see if that holds, see if that breaks down. Euro versus the dollar, 117.18. Again, not a whole lot, a couple of pin candles right there beside each other. It's very interesting. So we're seeing a lot of bulls are trying to get out of that 117 area, but they just can't make it out. So we're probably going to see that coming down again soon. Pound versus the dollar. And again, these are not trade recommendations. This is just my opinion. So if by all means, if you are trading, please do your homework and trade only with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. For starters, and then also make sure your position sizing is good. So you in your trades, you're only risking a small amount of your account. That's how to trade conservatively. Did a Great British Pound versus the dollar. Another one to trade on dollar weakness. However, we don't have dollar weakness today. We have dollar strength today. So that is not the way to go. Unless you're selling it, then that might be an idea. Swissy on the bottom, kind of trying to turn around a little bit after Friday and Saturday. We're on dailies. And this is the daily charts. I do look at the weeklies and the dailies to pick the trades, and then the 4 hour to time the trades if I'm not using an EA. Let's see. Dollar versus the yen. Not a whole lot going on there either. Kind of trying to perk up against the big drop overnight. That's what the article was talking about. Came down to 155.72 and then perked right back up to 156. So they attempted a little bit of intervention, it looks like, and the market didn't take it. So it looks like 157 is probably going to be the bottom on that market, or on that. Well, probably 156 and a half. Yeah, 156.58. I'll call it this mark right here, which I have no idea why that's there. It says it's a major technical level, but I don't know why. Oh, so 2026 open. How about that? The green one right underneath it is the major technical level, and I don't know why, but it still works because it's right underneath the 2026 open. So we'll call that 25 pips under the 2026 open. Good enough. We don't have to know why these things happen. We just know that they happen. Pound versus the yen. Again, big, strong down push. The bears did not take it. So it is right at about just under 213, which has been the sweet spot all year for the major pivot area for the pound versus the yen all year long. We'll see if that continues. 184 for the euro versus the yen, and again, big push downward that did not follow through. Dollar versus the Canadian. Yeah, I thought this was going to perk up. I should probably get this trade in and just have fun and just put it in about 136.09 and see if it continues to carry on. That is based on this structure falling apart. However, I don't like lower lows and lower highs. That means trending downwards. I don't think that's going to be a good. Nope. I don't think that's a good trade just yet. Conservatively speaking, you could get, I don't know, 80 pips out of it, 100 pips out of it maybe. But it's going to take about a week. It's not a fast-moving market. It's going to take a while for that to whittle its way through this fair value gap right here. So we'll see what happens with that. Canadian versus the yen, again, big push down, and the bulls did not follow through on that. Pardon me, the bulls did follow through on that and push back. And we did not get the collapse and against the yen. Looks like they're continuing to do intervention, but it's just not, no one's taking it, no one's buying it. Let's see, at some point they're going to run out of things to do because they are in trouble. the 236% debt to GDP ratio. Japan is inherently insolvent, just like the United States is. Crude oil is right here at 103, just shy of 103 a barrel for the NYMEX, which opens at 9:30, I think, this morning. Aussie versus the dollar, topping out right out of just under 72. We'll see if that continues. But that looks like it's having a struggle at 72. Gold, 45.70, just under 45.76 an ounce. So again, kind of a psychological area. With anything, you can go with a 25 or a 0, and that, in my opinion, is can be considered somewhat of a psychological area. So it might be hanging out there for a little while. 1.5% off platinum rather. Palladium down 2.72, and silver off 1.3% at 74.33. And the software sector hasn't opened up yet. These are the numbers from Friday, and they are just fine. HubSpot's a big winner on Friday. How about that? Then Salesforce did all right on Friday. I mentioned that in yesterday's video. That looks like the belief is that people are going to start answering their phones again, because that's what CRMs are for, or for salespeople to call representatives or to call their customers and email them and stay in touch in general. It's a great idea, but it's I don't know. It's I'm out of that industry. So with that, that is about all I've got for today. If you've got any questions, by all means, hit me up in the comment section. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel. And lastly, if you what is it? Oh yeah, if you want to see more of these videos, then oh wait, I already said that. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. That certainly helps me put more videos together. So with that, thanks for watching. Have a great one. Be sure to check out Michael Boutros' video a little bit later on from Forex.com. Starts about 8:30, I think. That's where he talks about the weekly technical outlook for the week for Forex. But he knows a lot more about it than I do, and that's a video that I pay a lot of attention to get some of my ideas. So you guys have a great one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.